So let us talk about CMMI. What is CMMI? CMMI. This is Capability Maturity Model Integration. This I is for integration, and this is a proven industry framework to improve product quality. Let us see this. There are very important words which we need to see. First of all, to improve product quality and then development efficiency for both hardware and software. So, not only hardware, CMMI also talk about software, and this is sponsored by CMMI is sponsored by US DoD in cooperation with Carnegie Mellon University and the Software Engineering Institute (SEI). And many other companies and giant companies are involved in CMI definition, such as Motorola and Ericsson. So CMMI has been established as a model to improve the business results. Right? Now CMMI, there are 5 stages. So it uses 5 levels to describe the maturity of the organization. Same as the predecessor CMM. That is why I emphasized on this I, because CMM was there and then I was added. CMMI I for integrated. So we have this CMMI which is vastly improved version of CMM, and the emphasis is on business needs, integration, and institutionalization. So how can CMMI help? What difference does it have from others? CMMI provides a way to focus and manage hardware and software development from product inception through the deployment and maintenance, right? From inception to till the maintenance. So ISO TL 9000 are still required. That means CMMI interfaces very well with them. CMM and TL are complementary. That is, both are needed since they address different aspects. ISO TL 9000 is a process compliance standard, while this CMMI is a process improvement model, right? ISO says that compliance or adherence to certain standards, certain process should be there, while CMMI says that we talk about process improvement. So this is process improvement model. These are the various stages of CMMI, and 5 maturity levels are there. From initial, that is in the organization, the processes, ISO and CMMI, they both talk about processes. So in and a company which is level 1, that is CMMI level 1, the processes are unpredictable. That is, they are poorly controlled or reactive. In managed, processes are planned, documented, and performed, monitored, and controlled at the project level. So they are often reactive. Then comes to define. So processes are well characterized and understood. Processes, standards, procedures, tools, etc. are defined at the organization level. That is, they are proactive. And then comes the level 4, which is quantitatively managed. These our processes are controlled and using statistical and other quantitative techniques. And then comes the optimized or optimizing. The process performance continually improved through incremental and innovative technology improvements. So you can learn it like this: IMD and QO, right? Then comes let us start with our maturity level 1, initial. So in this level, it deals with performed processes. Means processes are unpredictable, poorly controlled, reactive. So the process performance may not be stable and may not meet specific objectives such as quality, cost, and schedule. But they are useful, but the useful work can be done, but not in that manner which is sought. Then maturity level 2, that is managed. So it deals with managed processes. So a managed process is performed process that is planned and employ skills people, adequate resources are available, controlled outputs are produced, stakeholders are involved, and the process is reviewed and evaluated for the adherence to the requirement. And the processes are planned, documented, and performed, monitored, and controlled at the project level, often reactive. And the managed process comes closer to achieving the specific objectives such as quality, cost, and schedule. Then coming to maturity level 3, it is defined at the organization level. This was maturity level 1, it is initial. Then maturity level 2, manage, means project level. And then comes the organizational level. This means the maturity level 3 deals with the defined processes. A defined processes is a managed process that well defined, understood, deployed, and executed across the entire organization. Means processes, standards, procedure, tools, etc. are defined at the organizational level. Project or local tailoring is allowed, however, it must be based on the organizational set of standard process defined by the organizational tailoring guidelines. So major portions of the organization cannot opt out, right? So this is the third level. So behavior at at these 5 levels are, at these are the process levels. These are the behavior. At initial level, the processes are unpredictable, poorly controlled, and reactive. The focus is on firefighting, means just do it. We need to do it. The frustration is high. While in managed, process is characterized for projects and is often reactive. For projects, so over reliance on experience of good people, when they go, the process goes, means relying on just one or two people, a few people. Then defined means the process is characterized for the organization and is proactive. That is reliance on defined process. People understand, support, and follow the process. Then quantitatively managed means process is measured and controlled. Greater sense of teamwork and interdependency. And optimizing means focus is on continuous quantitative improvement. Means focus on fire prevention, means not firefighting but fire prevention, improved anticipated and desired, and impacts are assessed. So the continuous improvement, quantitative improvement is employed at optimizing. So CMMI components within each of the 5 maturity levels, there are basic functions that need to be performed, and these are called process areas. From maturity level 2, there are 7 process areas that must be completely satisfied. For maturity level 3, there are 11 process areas that must be completely satisfied. And given the interaction and overlap, it becomes more efficient to work the maturity level 2 and 3 issues concurrently. And within each this process area, there are goals to be achieved, and within each goals there are practices. In process this PA, we have goals. In this goals, we have practices, and work products, etc. to be followed that will support each of the goals. These are the CMMI process area or PA. At initial stage, nothing. At managed state, project management means project planning, project monitoring, control, supply agreement. Engineering means requirement management. Then there is nothing in this process management. While at support, measurement and analysis, process and product quality assurance, and configuration management is there. While at third level, defined level, integrated project management, risk management is there. Engineering, right from requirement to verification. Then process management is organizational process focus, process definition, training, and decision analysis and resolution. Quantitatively managed means quantitative project management and organizational process performance. While optimizing, we have organizational innovation deployment, casual analysis, and resolution. So, what is the cause? What is the resolution? This all is covered. Then this is the CMMI terminology and structure. We have this at each level, that is from level 1 to 5, we have these are the process areas, these are the specific goals, and these are the required common across all process areas. These are the information, specific practices which needs to be followed, and all these things we have already discussed. But this is a structural form which I wanted to just highlight. And for example, for the requirement management process area, an example Is goal means say you have this managed requirements. An example practice will be to support this goal will be maintain bidirectional traceability of requirements and for typical work products, for example, it might be requirement traceability matrix or requirement tracking system. So this was a basic idea about CMM. Thank you so much. Take care.